Hello everyone, this is Vortex259. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy II. Well, at the end of our previous video, we explored the village of Altair and we came into the magic shop where I purchased the cure spell for Maria. I had somebody ask me how I plan to divide up the magic spells for each of my characters, and I guess I'm still just planning on playing that by ear. In the past, what I've done is I've had Maria focus on spells which will increase her intelligence statistic, spells such as damage spells like fire and blizzard and so forth. In the past, I've also made Firion kind of a paladin type character. I've had him focus on spells which will increase his spirit statistics, such as the cure spell and the sap spell, which we'll find later. And as far as Guy goes, I may just give him some enhancing spells to focus on, such as the blink spell, and eventually we'll find the haste spell and the aura spell and so forth. And that's kind of my plan for now. We'll just kind of play it by ear, as I said. So anyhow, let's exit out the magic shop here. I'll be coming back here a little bit later to get some more of those magic spells, but I want to explore the rest of the town here. Let's talk to this little boy. He tells us about Tobul, who is the fellow over in the weapon shop. Apparently he's one fine blacksmith, he is. I think something's been bothering him lately, though. Well, let's go see if we can meet Tobul. And I wonder if this old man here is Tobul. What could you want with me? I'm just an old man. Well, I don't know about that. Let's tell him the password, Wild Rose. Yeah, he tells us the Geezer Act is just a cover. My name's Tobul, and I'm the best darn blacksmith in the rebel army. Yeah. Well, he may come in handy in the future, being a great blacksmith. May be able to make us some good weapons in the future. Well, let's see what he has for sale for now in the weapon shop. You can see we can purchase a knife, a staff, a javelin, and a broadsword. Now, in Final Fantasy II, which is kind of interesting, if we look at our status menu, each character has a set of weapon skills that they can develop. The hand skill, the knife skill, the sword skill, staff skill, axe skill, the spear skill, a bow skill, and a shield skill. Right now, all my characters are at level 1. Well, the more battles you fight with a certain weapon, the more that particular weapon will skill up and the more effective it will become in battle. And you can see Guy is currently pre-equipped with the axe. Firion has the broadsword currently equipped, and Maria's got a basic bow. So what I'll probably start off doing here is I want to go ahead and get Maria 2 knives. I want her to start leveling up her knife skill, because we can find some really nice dagger type weapons a little bit later in the game. So I'm going to have her equip her right hand with the knife. Now in this game you can dual wield. You can equip 2 weapons, one on each hand, and that will increase your attack power. So that virtually just makes buying shields fairly useless. So for now I'm just going to get Maria those 2 knives, and hopefully her dagger skill will start leveling up pretty quick. And let's see, we can go ahead and purchase another broadsword, I guess, for Firion for 100 gil. And we'll get Guy another axe later. So let's go ahead and replace his buckler with the broadsword, and that will take his attack up to 19. Okay, well, we're running low on gil. We may have to go out and fight some monsters here in a bit. But before we do, let's go check out the armor shop, which is located in the southwestern corner of town. Let's see what kind of armors are for sale. Well, we can purchase a leather cap for 50 gil. The clothes are fairly useless, and we can get leather gloves for 30 gil apiece. So I guess for now we can go ahead and just get 2 leather caps, which will leave us with 20 gil. So let's go ahead and equip that on Firion's head. Defense goes up to 3. Same for Maria there, except her defense will go up to 2 there. And you know what, I can go ahead and sell that buckler, I guess. And the bow. I don't really like using bows personally, it's just a personal preference though. There's really only one good bow I really know of in the game, maybe 2, but anyway, yeah, for now we'll just go ahead and sell those off. Now I've got 55 gil, and I can go ahead and purchase 1 more leather cap for Guy. And now his defense is 3. So we're in some desperate need of gil to get the rest of the armor and some magic spells. So let's go outside and see if we can get ourselves into a battle. Now the way the battle system works is completely different than other Final Fantasy games, which is why a lot of people don't really like this game. But let's take a look at the status menu. Now if you press the A button after looking at your weapon skills, you can see each character comes with a base set of statistics: strength, stamina, spirit, agility, intelligence, and magic. Now that strength stat will basically, the higher that rises, the more damage and critical hits you can score against an enemy. The stamina stat will basically determine how much more hit points you'll get when your hit points level up after random amounts of battles or after being hit enough in battle, which I'll discuss here in a bit. The spirit skill will increase the power of your white magic casting abilities, just like intelligence will increase the power of your black magic casting abilities. And the higher your agility statistic becomes, will basically influence how quick you react in battle. Also will influence your evasion, it looks like. And as far as the magic statistic there goes, basically determines how much more MP you'll get when you get an MP bonus in the game. Hopefully I covered everything there, so let's go ahead and get into a battle here. Let's just walk around a little bit. Here we go, the first battle of the game, and we only get to fight one goblin. So yeah, let's see if we can hit the goblin with our new weapons. Well, the goblin missed Fury in there. And it looks like, did I put Maria in the front row? I can't remember if I did or not. No, I didn't. That's why she missed. Anyhow, we get 18 gil, Furion's sword leveled up. But even though Maria missed, her knife level up. Now the reason Maria couldn't hit is because I still have her in the back row. Only ranged weapons will work when you're in the back row. So let me bring her back to the front row there. Alright, so we got 18 gil from that battle. Now, had the goblin hit me for a certain amount of damage, that would probably influence or give me a pretty good chance of getting an HP increase. So basically, as you can tell, your battles or your actions in battle will completely determine how your HP and all your statistics increase. And we'll see more of that as we go along. One more addition to the Dawn of Souls version is in the config menu. Just like in Final Fantasy I, there's a bestiary option. Each time you defeat an enemy, it will list up in the bestiary. And in this game, there are 169 total entries. So I'm just going to scroll up here until we find the goblin, which is number 96. And all enemies will have a rank. The higher the rank, the tougher, of course, they are, and the more that will influence your statistic gaining abilities and your weapon skill gaining abilities. In this case, the goblin is rank 1, has 6 hit points, and there's all of its HP and MP statistics. Now, another interesting thing about this game is after each enemy you defeat, in previous Final Fantasy and later Final Fantasy games, it will drop a predetermined amount of gil, but the gil varies for each enemy defeat. The goblin's gil will vary between 9 and 75 gil, and you saw that I got 18, so it's kind of a randomized amount of gil that you'll get for each particular monster. The goblin does have the potential to drop up to 75, as you can see, for each one, so that's a good way to gain gil at the beginning of the game, is by fighting these guys. And we'll continue to show you the bestiary entries as I fight new monsters. So I guess that's really about it. I guess I have time maybe to get in one more battle here. I was wondering if there's anything else I was going to mention about this game. And if I've failed to mention anything, feel free to comment below, and feel free to add to what I've already mentioned here. Alright, well here's 3 goblins. Hopefully Maria will be able to hit this time. One more thing I wanted to mention, in the Dawn of Souls version, after a predetermined amount of battles in a series that you fight, the characters will get an HP bonus. So maybe after fighting 4 or 5 sets of battles, everybody will get an HP increase. Unfortunately, MP doesn't work that way. You have to cast spells the normal way and lose MP in battle is the only way to gain MP in this game, which can make it fairly challenging, unless you use a certain spell which can help you get MP increases. But some people consider that cheating. I really am on the fence on that, but I'll probably use that method to gain some MP, but not a whole bunch. And we'll talk more about that a little bit later. Alright, here I go battling on. Let's fight this battle here. Firion takes out one goblin. Now Maria can hit with her knives now that she's in the front row. And looks like Guy missed out. So we'll just go ahead and finish this up here. And we defeat the goblin. And since Guy lost HP, he may have a chance of gaining an HP increase, but he didn't. But you saw the amount of gil I got, 102. Alright, well, that's all for this episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy II. Thanks for watching today. Hope you found this video helpful, and we'll find more stuff to do next time.